back on deck, led out by Joey Tarpany. Not too many Raiders fans in the house.
Game will be absolutely vital for the Raiders. I want to see him get into the line, play tough and really open.
They're on a 3-game winning streak. They're also on a...
Well done, David Gillespie. James Graham. There's over 100 tonight.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Rugby.
Just to further on, Ron Raper passing away in the last fortnight, aged 80 years of age. Premiership Game 2 on this Super Sunday, and it is the Raiders to kick off. Carry of the night, and Raiders with 3 in there. You see the return of Noah Martin tonight. Stands out like a beacon tonight. And Bulldogs up on the front foot early of the night from Galvin. High down to Jen Stewart. Bulldogs compete, which is great.
Whereas his change of pace and acceleration to get to the contest.
Well, that's absolutely terrific. Well, how did that? Raiders starting with Paddy again tonight. And, of course, they have, you may feel differently, Michael, fielded there by Connor Tracy.
Surrender!
Let's go down.
Turn around defensively tonight. They come up against a desperate Raiders side who play their first game here at a quarter.
Opponents in the first half scoreless in 2 of those matches. Galvin tips it along here to Salmon. Left edge tonight. Preston is named among the 6 on the bench. Galvin just tackled there by Dane Laurie. Bulldogs here with 2 tackles left. Kick off the upright.
Early, a number of set restarts causing concern for the defensive line of the Raiders.
Conceded.
Desperate lunge there
Harry
from
Hayes
Sanders.
The ball in the in goal. We have a decision.
It was enough jets.
Here with Hosking. Canberra 15 metres inside their own half. Laurie.
They're working over that right edge, aren't they, of the Bulldogs?
Back it goes for Sanders. Canterbury didn't compete, and Canberra only were half there.
Yeah, well, it was far enough out that the Bulldogs were comfortable to...
Talking about streaks, Bulldogs also have won 3 in a row here at a core. King really is them and us tonight for the poor old Raiders. Just
another great chase from Carraz. Just watching the Raiders defensively tonight, so it's
a fortnight ago his return was just sensational. He's such an improved player.
Yeah.
So the sideline, he says, I was held surely, sir. And Sir says no.
Here for the Bulldogs.
Protocols are, if both feet are off the ground at any stage, the referee is obliged to say, start. So they can really set up here. Curran is the man delivering short. Offload from Thompson. Then on to Hayes. Crichton can't get his hands on the ball here. Bulldogs, the ball comes back. Savage takes off. They will have to keep playing.
Very quick to say that he didn't think Runakama got the ball down.
Wow.
And whilst Bulldogs dodged, and look at this, just in the back, into the backfield.
Wow.
Goes. So while all the Bulldogs go to gravitate to Runakama, he just pins the ears back. With Papali and Martin. Desperate stuff.
Try confirm. Canberra, Xavier Savage. They've pulled a rabbit out of a hat here to get their first try. Be disagreeing with the call. It's on the board. Sanders kick with the referee. And Sanders' first kick of the night is a beauty from the sideline.
Player he is, he forces the error, and then the one guy you don't want with the ball in his hands is Xavier Savage. He had a 200.
Feel pretty good about things. Canterbury fans sit a little stunned, it must be said.
What a carry from Joe Tarpany.
They have Big Papa to come in off the bench. Sanders under pressure from Kurt Mann. And this one down to Connor Tracy.
Bench.
Yes, it is. They're all going through their paces at the moment. The bookends of the Bulldogs.
Well, every time that Ricky Stewart's called upon, all of a sudden the Dogs, after a flying start, just a few little speed bumps here.
By 6 points to 0.
Just that white headgear is not getting any duller.
No, it's
glowing.
It's on the attack. Mariota to play it, 23 metres away from the line. Paddy to the right, Horsburgh and Sanders. Wasted ball there, 4 tackles up Raiders. Paddy no show of the ball. Trying to crash their way, captain. No challenge.
The one thing the Raiders need to do tonight, there's the one-on-one on the outside of Crichton or off Galvin.
13 and a half gone. Weeks hasn't touched the ball yet. Weeks, here he is, Kyle Weeks. Just caught by Stephen Crichton. Could be 10 on the ball alive. 20 metres away. Canterbury under a fair deal of... 3 metres away, he's tackled by Rinakama. Last play Raiders. Sanders.
Keep finding ways to get Weeks into the contest. Good defence from the Dogs.
A little surprised they haven't kicked. Canterbury get the last with Crichton. From inside the 40, picks out.
Well, no matter how good Cameron Ciraldo's defence...
Creeps over the 20-metre line by, I reckon, 37.8 centimetres.
One of his strengths, commentary box, to see exactly where it went out. Because the touchy didn't put his flag up.
This might be the barbecue tongs here that he's got out on this challenge.
Has proved a pivotal turning point because it was all Canterbury. They were on the back
For the line, Paddy Starter's been good. That's his fourth 40-20 of his career as well. So it's great play by the Raiders and their cold hero. No one
cuts it across the body. And a huge play, momentum turning play from Sism. The line running. Noah Martin back into the sides.
Of the pre-season challenge these days. Fox League, we do every single game.
Yep.
And you remember...
That's the confidence that Ricky Stewart also has in him. Straight back into the side tonight.
So, Jake told the story. Noah Martin, so he suffers pulled up and loses 8 games of his season. The Raiders Red Bull with the heavy artillery on the bench tonight. Surely the strongest bench.
Get the ball back. There was 3 set restarts to the Dogs in the opening 8 minutes, and they were on the front foot.
Raiders 40 metres out from the Canterbury goal line again. That's a matter. Oh, making the most of Timoko this time.
Great tackle. Oh, boy.
Oh, dangerous position.
Because his left leg. Boy, come on.
Set. He's teamed down by 2 converted tries. They're loaded up on the right side. Coyote, when he gets the ball, he's looking to give you that second phase play. Back down. So easy! It fell into the lap of Zach Hosking without having to...
Cherry caught in field. There's 3 Raiders on the outside on the Harvey Norman replay. And try confirmed. Boy, that's a beautiful touch from Ethan Sand with Blaze Talangi. Then you had Lockie Galvin tonight, who's now the halfback of the Dogs. He with directions.
And Kobe is on the bench. It'd be in his head a little.
Absolutely.
Sanders here tonight. We had the old Paddy 40-20, and this man, Ethan Sanders, hasn't been on fire. He set up the try throughout the year, back into the number 13 jersey, scores a try for the Raiders, and they're up 18-0.
Well, Bulldog. And their tails are up. It's 18 points to 0. Who's to say they tried the Canterbury half, but it's another completed set. Away to Sanders. Left.
The ball, the Bulldogs, 80-odd% possession the last 10 minutes.
Bulldogs quickly through this set. 4 tackles, and Hayward kicks low.
Half looked to kick, but Curran charged into the space behind the ruck. It got messy for the Dogs.
As tackle bastard offload thrown in. Now for Sanders. Poke to the corner. Rinakama.
The class in the opening half from young Ethan Sanders, and the chase from Savage. I thought for a moment.
Line, and the Bulldogs will have possession. Canberra had to be a little more alert to that.
Timoko there, he needed to be a little closer on the sideline or communicating at least with Jed.
Burton's lost the ball in the tackle. And penalty is the call.
Keep coming, Noah.
Set,
Noah.
What's actually happened there?
Noah. Go.
So, edge here for the Bulldogs. They're going to load up there. Crichton, Preston.
Okay, kicks on 3, coming to 4.
Wow, Stephen Crichton wound up there.
Confirm it's off Zach.